Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Waller Review Show. We start off with something slightly different this week.
We do, Charlie. Something exciting. Something that everybody can buy for Christmas.
Absolutely. It's a new board game called Turf Legends, which has Christopher's name on, just up here. We were approached by Ray Richards, who has created this game where you can buy horses, you can race horses in it. It ranges from 2 players to 8 players, and you can even venture into buying studs, brood mares. It covers all bases of racing as an industry, not just the racing game. It'll be available as of next month.
Worldwide?
Worldwide, yeah, absolutely. You've got the Doncaster, the oldest race in history, at home. You can race in that. You can race in the Queen Elizabeth. It's a really interesting, quite intense
amazing
game.
I guess it's similar to Monopoly.
Yeah, it's just stepped it up a notch.
Yeah, you can actually buy things.
Yeah, no, and you can trade in mid-game.
Originally, it was going to be Bart Cummings putting his name to it, who unfortunately has passed away. So it's a huge honour to be asked to
Absolutely.
have a name put to it. So we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely, we'll be certainly buying a pair, won't we?
Will we? Be good for a wet day, Charlie, won't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
By the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to crack on?
Yep.
Last week we had a great week. We had Sizzling Bullet winning.
Fantastic, Charlie.
He was, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. And Obsidian going in for 2 in a row. Some very exciting owners in that horse.
It was good racing at Randwick at the midweeks, and today we're racing at Rose Hill. Those big tracks really seem to suit our horses, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Did we get 3 last Wednesday or 2?
Just two. And then on Saturday we had El Lou.
Oh, that was good.
Very good.
Very impressive win. She'll run the Aspiration next Saturday, giving her a chance to pick up some black type for the owners.
And what about Antonio Giuseppe resuming?
Very good win. Got young Antonio Mulo quite excited, as he should be. He's got himself another good horse. Looks all in front of him, really, doesn't it?
It does.
He'll go to the Sky High Stakes, so it'll be 3 weeks from his first up run to the Sky High, and then we'll choose where we head from there.
But you trial in between then? It's 3 weeks fine.
No, I don't think there's suitable trials on. I think he'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine by me.
Yeah.
Righto, straight into race 1 at Royal Randwick. We have Montauk. Ultra consistent.
Very consistent horse.
Now.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Was he?
No.
So he's gone from strength to strength the last 3 or 4 runs, and looks very well placed again. On Saturday does have the top weight of 60. Brings in Abdullah rides again. It's only a 5 or 6 horse field. He'll be hard to beat.
Okay, in the same race we have Hogmanay and Hugh Bowman.
Hogmanay looks like he's desperate for 2,000 metres. He's been tough as teak his last couple of runs. He hasn't won, but he's been beaten at the 400 metre mark, but he just keeps trying. And he's been beaten probably a neck both times, if that. Up to 2,000 metres. Obviously it calls on a horse's staying ability a little bit different. It's easy to say a horse looks like they'll get 2,000 metres, and them actually doing it's another thing, but he certainly looks like he'll get 2,000 metres. He looks like a proper 2,000 metre horse.
Well, I hope you're right. And then we have a small wait until race 5, the Liverpool City Cup. We have A-Rod returning from Melbourne.
Been a naughty boy in Melbourne, racing too keen, getting himself all worked up before the race. We're going to bring him back home, change some gear, put some pacifiers on,
And a Norton bit on.
teach him some manners, get him to come back, relax and enjoy his racing again. He's not enjoying it at all. I'm not saying that's going to help him win on Saturday, but for a future perspective, he'll pick up the idea of being ridden quieter, and I'm sure you'll see him finishing off strong.
And the little Beauty McCurry resuming.
He is Little Beauty. He's the smallest horse in the stable, Charles. He'd be smaller than most of the...
Smaller than me.
Yeah. No, it's not. But he'd be smaller than most 2-year-olds in the stable. In fact, he's the smallest horse in the stable.
Liar.
What? Who?
Broodwell.
She might be heavier.
Okay.
We'll get back to you. But she is small. It's a photo finish.
It is a photo finish.
But,
You wouldn't want to be in the photo finish.
We'll get our cameraman to check the weights on those two horses. We'll get back to you later in the show. But he's come back well. He should have been a Group 1 winner. He ran third in the Kentala on Derby Day in Melbourne. And he'll get his chance this year, hopefully, in Doncaster, the lightweight.
Absolutely. Then into the surround, we've got 3. Starting off with Fox Plate, barrier 10.
Not ideal.
No.
Tough filly though. 1400 will suit. First up run was terrific, and she's trained on well since. She's a good horse.
And Ome
She's not
Sword.
real big either, is she?
No, she's not.
How big would she be?
Only about
Oh.
2 inches bigger.
Not
An
even
inch.
that. Yeah. She's not a big horse at all.
Plenty of heart there.
Plenty of
Plenty of heart. And Ome Sword.
Big horse.
Assuming big horse.
Big horse. Had a setback obviously, but we gave her an exhibition gallop last Saturday, and Kira McAvoy was very pleased, and she ran a good time. Worked well Tuesday.
Barrier 9 concern?
Nothing you can do about it. Big horse, just needs a little bit of cover, and she'll be right. 3 wide line. See how she goes from there. Hugh Bowman rides.
Okay, and Cezanne.
Touch disappointing first up. She
Big
raced-
weight.
She
First
raced
up.
against the older horses. She had a big weight and bloody hot day, real hot day. So she'll be fine. She's worked well since, hasn't she?
Yep, she has.
She'll appreciate the 1400, and she's Group 1 placed.
Can't take anything away from it.
No.
Into the Group 1, Chipping Norton. Preferment.
Ran 4th in the race last year and then went on to win the Australian Cup. His first run was terrific. If he could run 4th again, he'll be on target for another Australian Cup. That's all I want to see from him Saturday.
Okay, and Grand Marshal resuming.
First up, someone has to run last. It'll be one of our 4 horses that are sort of stayers coming back towards the Sydney Cup. As long as he's hitting the line, I'll be more than happy.
And so the same goes for Who Shot the Bomb.
Exactly the same. Earlier days he was competitive over a mile. In fact, he's won over a mile in New Zealand. But as he's got older, he's lost that speed. So, same deal.
And Libram, second up.
Had the benefit of 1 run. He could still be a little bit flat second up though, over the mile. He'll go 3rd up into the Sky High Stakes, BMW, and then Sydney Cup. So, starting to see some improved work and starting to see him take shape, but he's still a few weeks away.
And Endless Drama after a good effort first up.
Good chance of running in the top 3 again. Obviously, Hartnell and Winx are there. They're obviously 2 very well, probably Australia's best 2 horses over this distance. So he's come on well from the run, hasn't he?
Yeah, very well.
His first up run was terrific, and he'll appreciate the mile. I think he can close the gap on those 2 favourites. I don't know if he can beat them, but he'll close the gap.
Absolutely. And finally, Winx.
She's flying. I did see it flying. As she always does. Nothing's changed since last run, last preparation. Just all about holding it together and making sure that she gets to each of her runs at the best of her ability. Couldn't be happy with her. She's actually put on, I think, 1 kilo of weight since her first up win. And that's just a sign of her that she's fairly forward when she resumes, but most importantly, she holds her way throughout her prep.
Okay, and into the Guy Walter, we have Shillelagh. Put a line through her first up
Yeah,
run.
for sure. Got out of the ground early, and then
Jumped by a fall.
jumped a fallen rider horse, and managed to pass a few in the straight. 1400 metres will suit. She can run the first 5. Not suited by the set weights and penalties, but she'll run a good race all the same.
And just Melbourne, Friday night in the Typhoon Tracy, Overstep.
Yes,
Barrier eight.
she's come back as a bigger, stronger package. She's had 2 trials. One of them was a Flemington jump out, just to get her ready for the left-handed racing. She won that. I don't know what was in it, probably meaningless, but she's come back so well. So needs to improve, and she's got a slightly awkward gait in gate 7, right?
8.
8. Regan Bayless rides.
in with a shout.
Yep.
Righto. Have a great Chipping Norton weekend.